rock up and fly, huh? But I mean, like, I think for me, with the Zen stuff, that was a shame with having to have two separate instances. This fucking game at times, it's like it's designed. You know, it's
it is, but then I don't know what that's like with other games. So, you know, I don't want to be too critical because it's something we want to do that just didn't work. But from what Juki's been saying, I now know how hard it is. Well, I don't know. I hear how hard it is. So, yeah, it was tremendously frustrating at the start, but it was the first time we tried it, right? So,
yep,
yeah.
And the fact that we, you know, our previous record was 28, and we had, you know, sorry, our previous record was 10, and we had 28 plus at one point, albeit split across two instances. And we've had 14. Well, we've had more than 14 in the second instance. Oh, whoops.
This is amazing, by the way, seeing a whole wad of ships following Aurelio's. This is amazing.
Yeah.
It's been a while, man, since I last seen this.
Yeah.
I'm just glad y'all are still playing, so I could have came in for a little bit.
I'm not gonna lie, though, it probably just made me want to play Dangerous multiplayer.
Yeah.
I think it was a big success, Beers. Congratulations.
Oh, yeah.
Cheers.
It's been good, guys. That's for sure.
Yeah, thanks for organizing this all, Beers. It's been a good event.
You know what? I've learned stuff as well on this. So there's things about the streaming I wasn't quite ready for, but like the multi-twitch I thought was brilliant. I've never seen that before, where you can just post a link with however many commanders' Twitch streams and just bring them together in one window. I thought was just brilliant.
Were all three active at one time?
We can just do that.
Yes, I did it. I had a So we had the stream. I posted a link in the announcements where, for people that were watching only, obviously you can't do it when you're flying, but so I put 3 links on, which was Logic's, mine, and Sanders. So at one point there was one window with 3 people streaming, so you can see the 3 different views on one window, and you can. I was aiming for 4, but you know, you 4 worked really well. So people are watching. You know what I'm like. Yeah,
sent me a link to mine. I was streaming, probably streaming at the time.
I mean, next time, in fact, it's one thing I hadn't paid too much attention to was the sort of streaming / recording bit. I just said for people that can record it. So I need to put a post out to say who did record it. Because if we can find somewhere to upload the footage, then we can have a go at editing it.
Well, that's a bit of a change, but...
Yeah.
Well, I only got to record pretty much most of us just walking around the instance, so it's not worth watching.
Exactly.
Yeah, we need to streamline that bit.
I've recorded some of the Zen Hoon and a little bit of the boosting.
Yeah, I've got some of both, so...
I think from my perspective, though, it's like... It's important to remember why we were doing it, you know? It's like...
Oh, we do because we enjoy it.
We're really doing it to make a Twitch thing or make a video point.
No.
It was about...
spaceships.
Exactly. It was like, get everybody back together and have a bit of a shindig, you know? And...
That was exactly the reason. Yeah, it wasn't meant to be promotional. The fact that we got Logic involved was actually really good because he was able to stream something that he wasn't participating in that caught what we were doing without us having to re-edit everything. So that was really good. And that was just for me. The video part of it was just to remember it, you know.
Yeah.
For us. But you're right. It's always been the same. Always been the same for me. It's the community that makes it, nothing else. And well, you know, i.e. the people. It's just having fun. Yeah, exactly. That's
Oh,
exactly.
by the way, I have to point out as well, just in case no. And we did like the PG shit didn't work, so we've done the whole night in open, and yeah, there were no gankers. Yeah.
By a point. But there's no players, to be fair.
No, to be fair, when we discussed it, the night before, I wasn't that bothered about the gankers. I didn't think it would happen, but what worried me was if one idiot had turned up for whatever reason, and we had successfully instanced, imagine what it'd be like. So it took us an hour and a half to do what we did. Yeah. So for one person to turn up and ruin it, and people would not have stuck around for another hour and a half to get it back together again.
They wouldn't have been able to keep up with you anyway.
No, to be honest, most of the actual PvPers that know everything come along. They wouldn't even come along to try because they know fine well that Cat has a chance of them maybe doing anything.
Yeah.
Because you, as a group, you literally just say, right, okay, pick a head and let's just go. We'll just leave.
Yeah. No, I agree, Max, and same Sanders. I think lesson learned. Next time we won't bother. I was probably just being a bit overcautious, but.
Well, I haven't said that. I must admit, I'm actually quite impressed with the instance he did open versus the fire.
Well,
it seems to work.
Yep.
I just blew up again. I'm super rusty, guys.
I'm telling you what, it's not the best ship for drinking, but I do enjoy flying this barrel.
All I'd say, Eagle, is just leave that fucking pigeon in where it belongs.
Well, no, what'd you have to say it?
Oh, mate.
What'd you have to say it for?
Because, you need telling.
Because every time I see your shot, by the way.
Sorry?
I tell you what,
beers.
Sorry, yeah.
Just every time I see your ship, I picture the bridge.
The bridge?
Aye, the break. The break.
Right, yeah. I forgot which ship I was in for a minute. Yeah, no, it's. I was quite pleased with my play on words when I first named that ship, because I've never seen another one called the same thing.
Oh no, it was quite good. I do like it. I approve. Don't worry.
And it's like my eagle's called in Show Me Not for obvious reasons when you've done this sort of thing. So no, it's a bit of fun.
I'm having a great time following Achelous here, by the way.
Yeah, me too. I'm keeping within 300 meters of him. Well, I was until that point. Oh God! I nearly collected an eagle then.
It's just so funny. Like he bounces and spins. And I would take the ship around, and there was like fucking 6 ships floating around.
We're a gaggle.
Yep. Oh, I just love this. This is just so much fun doing this sort of thing.
It is.
Oh God, is that Thread? Oh man, I didn't even see him at the list.
Oh, sorry.
Thread. Hello. Hello. Good to see you too. It's been.
I'm glad you made it, by the way, Eagle.
Yeah.
I'm glad I did too.
Yeah, I'm really glad you made it.
Yeah, me too.
I was gutted when you said that. I was like, I'm not going to do it. Well, not going to do it, but you didn't think, yeah, absolutely understandable. But it was like, no, what a shame. And there's a few that haven't made it. So
I didn't think I couldn't. I thought you guys would be in bed by now. Honestly.
Well, we probably should be, but
we should be. Like,
this is my first time.
How enthusiastic you are, man! Like you can see when I was talking to you the other day in voice, like you were so enthusiastic for this, and so hearing you couldn't make it was gutting. But I'm glad you could.
Yeah, absolutely.
Glad I made it. The only bad thing is, Eagle, you didn't get on concurrently with Azzy.
Well, I popped in. You went into another wing chat when I came in earlier on my break at work, but I did get to chat with him for a minute.
I'm so pleased. I'm really, really pleased.
I'm glad he's here. It's been a long time since I seen him. His sorry ass.
And you know what?
Practice last night. We're back into the whole fat gorilla thing, you know.
I've been lucky because, well, I think I've been lucky because I managed to meet a few of the guys, you know. So Max, Sanders, Azzy, Threads. There's a load of people that I met early on who then I didn't see for a while, and then are back together again tonight. Mostly, it's just been brilliant for me anyway. So
All of us.
yeah, it's just been so much fun.
You asked
was
for
that
it, Sanders.
you earlier, by the way, when we all started with Zen? Is that like a little spiel?
Yeah, so earlier, I think it was it was today. No, it was last night. I got contacted by Logic, who, to be fair, it was Nova that put him in contact with us, and he streams various events. So he said, I want to do a video reporter on the event. So I was like, yeah, go for it. So he wanted to speak to various commanders, you know, about, you know, what it was about. He asked me to do like an intro.
You brought it.
So I sort of did.
Fair enough. I mean, thank you.
No, you bastard ego.
I just wanted to hear your reaction.
What happened?
He hates this shit.
I hadn't like gone through the scanner, and then I just like, no, fuck.
Oh, cool.
What
Somebody
is
has
the Type 7? What?
The fucking blunder pigeon.
Achelous needs a he's got
That is just like the only thing that we need now is Max to bring his keel back.
Kill that, please.
I'll smoke him in my Type 7.
Yeah, but you know that I was sort of hoping for the Zen Hoon that's what would happen. You'd have Type 7, you'd have the Keeley, you'd have stuff like that. I'd be like, that would be so funny. I'm managing to stay inside 100 meters of Aurelius at the minute. Oh, not anymore.
He would smoke me in his 2 seconds.
I've smoked myself now.
Oh, jeez. That's what I said.
Sorry, I've survived. There we go.
I might.
Bowl time.
Oh yes, I've got the Type 7 in front of me. Hey, Sanders, remember the game that we were playing when I was trying to land on top of the asp?
Yeah.
What do you reckon?
Oh, yeah, good point. Oh, we can do that.
Nearly.
Sanders.
Oh, damn it.
Sorry, did somebody hit me? I'm sorry.
You know how?
No, I'm trying to, Eagle. I'm trying to land on top of you, Eagle.
The current thing.
You're a flying landing pad, so I'm just trying to land gently on top of you.
You know how implied
There we go. Nearly. I'm on. All right, I've landed. I've landed. I'm on top of the Type 7. There we go.
I
know, but hang on. Right, go.
All right. You know how in Fly Dangerous we started using
We start to use the faster ships.
Like stupid fast ships, like 2.5 kilometers a second. Yeah, I mean that's great, right? But also, so is Zen Hoon. We need to not lose that.
Yeah, no, I agree.
In fact, you know what? I agree as well. It's I think, for me personally, I'm still at the point in Fly Dangerous where I'm so enamored with the fact that you could just tweak the ship
Oh yeah, it's
and just like I can do, like, it's hard to sort of explain. I guess I don't. I'm just
fucking ever.
Huh?
It's freedom.
Yeah. Yeah, but like you can dial it up and dial it up and dial it up till the ship is too much for you. Do you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
For me, the Zen Hoon, if you take it in tight enough spaces, is not dissimilar to having a really, really fast ship in slightly more open spaces.
Oh,
it's
real,
just
yeah.
it's just as challenging. But the thing is, the reaction time is lower when you're going faster, obviously. So, and to slow yourself down takes longer. So, I get what Sanders is saying.
Only if the spaces are bigger, though, Which is the thing.
Yeah.
If you're going slower, you'll squeeze yourself in thinner caps. We do need to not lose that and fly dangerous. I feel like that's important.
Yeah. No, agreed.
And I think that at the minute the terrain in Fly Dangerous is just a bit too. It's still kind of a bit open for Zen Hoon, in my mind.
Yes, it is. I agree.
Yeah,
that's fair. Okay.
Yeah, it's like I don't know. It's a scaling thing. I think it lends itself better to flying like a bat out of hell, and then having to control the shit.
All right. Well, this is going to get really interesting.
Tell you
See you,
what.
Max.
You guys enjoy.
See you later, Max. Take care, buddy.
Take care. All the best.
Yeah.
Fly safe.
Like, the thing is...
Fly dangerous.
Yeah, but the thing is, even here in Elite, right? So, like... Aurelius... No, it's a sidey, so it's a bit tricky because of the boost duration. And, like, the capacitor is too light. But... the way that we're currently flying... could be flown boosted. Even in an Eagle or a Viper.
Oh.
Yeah. But that would be a lot harder, if you see what I mean.
Yeah.
So it's a combination of you. What I'm trying to get is it's a combination of you, the ship, and the terrain. And it's about bringing all of that together.
Yeah. But that's why I use the analogy I do about Fast and Furious, Tokyo Drift, because if you know what the competition stuff that goes on in Tokyo Drift is insane. But then when they're drifting down the mountain, it's like Zen Hoon, so it's like
100%.
Yeah. But Zen, I mean, like when we talk about Zen Hoon here, it's like regular thrust and relatively slow, so you're not having to. You're not puckering up your eyes. It's just like you're just enjoying the flight.
Exactly.
You're just like
completely different dynamic. It's like taking a Grand Tourer out on a mountain road.
Sunday morning drive.
Yeah, and I could not agree more. That's a lovely, it's a great thing. I enjoy it very much, and I think in Fly Dangerous it could be. But the other thing with Fly Dangerous is you could tweak your ship so that if you are quick enough